A home music studio doesn't need to be super fancy to get the job done. The barrier to entry with home recording is hard enough with all the steep learning curves, let alone the cost of all the gear that's available to us. In this video, I'm going to show you the minimal gear I use to make music. Accessibility and efficiency are the two main qualities I strive for in my creative environment. I keep my guitar and my other music gear accessible and visible at all times so that way I'm enticed to use it every time I see it. This is what is referred to as environmental manipulation, which is a behavioral principle that fosters motivation. You can learn more about that in my free motivational guide, which includes other motivational hacks that will give you what you need in minutes to achieve your musical goals. The link for that is in the description below, or you can find it at zachsharguitar.com. Alright, so we're going to start straight out the gate with the axe. This guitar is a PVT60. It was actually passed down to me from my dad, and I think this guitar dates back to the late 70s or the early 80s. But to give you some of the history on this guitar, my dad actually mowed lawns until he had enough money to afford this guitar. And so fortunately he held on to it, and now I get to use it. We're going down below the desk to the amplifier. This is a Line 6 Spider 2. A Spider 2. Does anyone else have one of these? I know there's lots of other Spider models out there, but I don't know of anyone who has the Spider 2 version. But yeah, if you guys want to see a review on this one, let me know. To be honest, I don't really use this amp as much as I did before, because I'm more of an amp sim guy now. Like, I use that just to play and practice through my monitors, but this amp has done me well. I got a lot of use out of it back in the day. All right, so to the keyboard, this is an Arturia Keylab Essential 49. This is super fun. I get tons of creative possibilities out of it, and tons, I mean tons of different sounds. Like, we're talking literally thousands of sounds. Because one keyboard plus thousands of sounds equals a killer deal. Going down to the framework of this whole setup, the table. This is a lifetime foldable table that my friend actually gave me. Shout out to Free Floating Hostility. If anyone's interested in some quality gaming content, head on over to his channel. It's mostly a gaming channel, but he does some other content too. But basically, he heard I was intending to use a much smaller table, about 2 feet wide, as you can see. And when he heard that, he was like, nope. And he drove down, he gave me this, and helped me set all the equipment that's on top of it, because I didn't know anything about all this home studio stuff at the time. This table's done me a lot of good. It's kind of perfect size-wise with everything I need. I'm actually planning to replace this very soon with another desk, simply because I have the MIDI keyboard on there, and I keep having to shift it from the table to my bed. It's actually where I keep it on when I'm mostly using the computer. So the new desk should help with that, because it's got a designated MIDI keyboard shelf. But this one, if Free Floating Hostility is cool with it, I'll hang on to it and probably turn this into just a table where I do guitar maintenance stuff, string changing, stuff like that. So the microphone, this was also gifted to me by my boo-boo. Shout out to my boo-boo. She was very generous enough to gift me this Samson CO1 condenser microphone. It's actually what I'm talking into right now. So the monitors, these are a must-have for music production, or proper headphones will do the job. I do have a pair of Sennheiser HD 280 Pro closed-back headphones, but these studio monitors are the Atom Audio T5Vs. I've got these bad boys on ISO acoustic stands, which reduce the vibration to ultimately get a cleaner sound. Jump into the interface. I've got an extremely common interface, and it's common for a reason because it's so good. It is the Focusrite Scarlett 2i2. This is perfect for me because I can use both my guitar and a microphone at the same time, which is perfect for what I need it for. And lastly, we have the newest addition to the setup. This is my new laptop. It is an Asus ROG Zephyrus. If somebody knows how to pronounce that better than me, please let me know. But again, shout out to my boo-boo for helping me get this. This has been such a relief for me because my previous laptop gave me more problems than you could ever imagine. So this one has been much, much better. What an upgrade. So again, the purpose of this setup is to promote accessibility and efficiency. I want to maximize my creativity and productivity while being as respectful as I can to this limited space. It all comes down to environmental manipulation. You can find out more about that as well as other life-changing hacks in that free motivational guide that I have for you in the description below. And you can also find that at ZachCharGuitar.com. Thank you again to those mentioned in this video, my boo-boo, free-floating Hostility, and my dad for helping me with this whole setup. And thanks so much to you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.